Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. And that's got to be put back into there, and then the last little bit of milk we will put somewhere else. And then what I'm also going to have is I need to get 100,000 litres of water. Well, I don't need to, but we will. We'll go and get a load of water. I think I can take water with this one. It was pointed out to me that because I said, I'm going to need to get a tanker, and someone has pointed out that, well, actually, doesn't this one here take water, because we can take the milk in it? So I'm not actually sure. This is what I want to find out. Can we put water into this one? I hope we can. We'll find out in a second. So let me drop there. Ooh, not R, I want to press I. Let me drop the last remaining 4,000 litres of milk into here. And then to get water, I don't know if this one will allow us to get water out of one of the ditches, which is what I'm about to go and find out. I'm going to drive up round here. Do it from this side. We'll go into the ditch up near here. See, I have no idea if this will actually work. Sometimes on a map you can drive into water and you can refill. Okay, it's not letting me refill there. I can't refill from the water, but I'm not really surprised by that. That is quite a common thing. I do love this truck and the way that it is easily able to climb in and out of those ditches. That is very, very cool. So somewhere we need to find a water refill point. Now, I don't even know if I've got one on the map, because I've got fuel over there. That's a petrol tank over there. And I got silo. This is all stuff that I've put in. And then up here I've got food production. I've got another silo. Cow barn. So do I have a water point anywhere? That's sell points. I don't even know what the thingy is. Contacts. Load. It'd be a loading station, I would guess. I don't think that I've actually got water here on the map. I think that we have to go and buy, because that's a manure heap extension up there. Huh. Maybe that's linked to the farm. Maybe we should go and have a look. I can't jump to that point. Right, what we're going to need to do is I'm going to need to go in here, and I'm going to need to find tools, maybe? Or is it under silos? I need water. I need to be able to place down a water tank. I got some eggs over here, which I'm going to move shortly. I'm actually thinking that I would like to put my water tank here. This is a deep well, this one is. It's just this one here. Deep well is only 200 euros. It's delightfully cheap. So I'm going to drop that one down there like that, which I think would be an excellent spot for it. We're then going to just very quickly skip over to our lorry here. And I'm going to do a quick run this way, and I'm going to go and pick up those egg pallets that I completely forgot to pick up before. So let's get that one loading, and then very slowly just trickle our way up through here. There we go, 7,000 litre pallets. That's 67,000 litres of eggs. Which is quite a lot of eggs. Actually, I'm going to take these up and sell them. We've got 230,000 at the moment, so a little bit of extra money is not going to go amiss. So we'll run these up. I know, we've got the potato harvest to do, and I am hoping to do... Sorry, person who I just smeared across the road. I completely didn't mean to. It was an accident. I will send a little bit of compensation to your widow, and I'm sure everybody will be happy. Except possibly anyone that ever knew him, because of the callous way in which I just ended his life. And I just got fined 3,500 euros for going too fast again. What is with the It's not the fines, it's the driving. Well, what is with I need to drive a little bit more slowly and a bit more carefully. That's all there is to it. I'm clearly just driving too fast, too recklessly, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of work on that. 75,000 euros. Almost. for selling our eggs right there. It's an excellent amount of money. And the speed camera that we've got is 50k. It's right here. I keep forgetting about this speed camera. We do need to be a little bit more careful. There we go. Right. If I creep past it like that, I can do this just fine. But it's because I keep driving past it at like 60 or 70 kilometers an hour. It doesn't like that, and it does increase the level of the fine based on the speed that you're going. So sometimes I do get a little tiny bit of an extra blip on the radar when it comes to my speed. I should probably look at that at some point. Well, I say look at it. I should probably slow down, is what I should probably do. Right, now we want to go back to, not you, this one. And we can go back into our yard, and we can start filling this one up. Now, it doesn't really matter if this one takes a while to fill up from this well. I've no idea what the speed is going to be for it pouring out. So long as we can take water in here. I'm pretty sure we can. It's things like petrol, well, like the diesel, the fuel and that you can't. And slurry also you can't with a water one. Because it takes like food products. If you have a look, I'll just quickly show you. You find most of them under animals here. And these are the basic ones right here. So that will take water. Wait, what? That one only takes water. These only take water. That one right there will take milk, water, liquid fertilizer, and herbicide. That one will do the same. And then we've got the mods. And then you got a mod like this one right here. And this one also takes fuel. That's DEF right there. Slurry and digestate as well. But the base game ones, I didn't realise that you couldn't put milk into these. That they were only water. But yeah, we've got water in that one. So we'll see. This one does take water. It's a little bit slow. So I'm just going to shut the engine off. And we'll leave the pump just filling that one up. So that's going to put 60,000 litres into there. And we're going to skip over to this bad boy right here while that one's filling up. So that's taking care of that. We'll be able to put potatoes then into our new potato factory that we've got. I haven't been up there. I need to go up there and have a look at that. So that may be something that we could go and use. So our potato factory that we've got down here, if we take a look, premium potatoes, 10,000 litres can go in. So we can have 200,000 litres of potatoes be put into here. And we can have sunflower oil, canola oil, soybeans, potatoes, water, premium potatoes, vegetable fat. Down here we've got outgoing products of vegetable fat, premium potatoes. So the premium potatoes themselves, 4 potatoes and 1 water makes 1 premium potato and some starch as well. So those then are outgoing products. But it looks like from here that they're also incoming products. So to make French fries, we need premium potatoes and fat. Potato gratin is standard potatoes with cheese as well. We need to get. A lot of these are standard potatoes. It's premium potatoes for paprika chips or crisps, if you're in the UK. Baked potatoes are 3 premium potatoes. That is a lot, because 1 premium potato is 4 potatoes, and then a stuffed baked potato, oh no, it's 3 makes 4. I don't know what the ratios are. I can't be bothered to work it out. But anyway, we need a lot. There's a lot of ingredients got to come in. This is going to be awesome. I'm actually really looking forward to getting stuck into that one. That does look like it's going to be fun. We need to get started on this. We need to actually get our harvest fully underway. Let's unfold this machine. There. Slowly let that one come out. I do love the unfolding sequences of these big machines like this. Everything all coming out like that. Brilliant. And then we've got that auger coming up. Basically the potato, the sugar beet, potatoes, whatever, come in here through that loop that goes over the top, and then this auger here just helps to move them towards the back of the machine. I was actually in the process of not just looking for this, but I was also looking to see what we got. This one here, the 2 million, this won't hold potatoes, I don't think. Oh no, I don't think I did. There's nope, I don't want to do that either. I just want to go in here. There is another Colossus, which is actually a Colossus trailer, but I don't think I actually changed it. Well, I still haven't found it yet. I'm still scrolling through. But no, it's not a Colossus trailer at all, is it? It's a Tardis. That was what the loader was a Tardis. And there's trailers that go with it as well. Is this it? Yeah, Tardis. These right here. Why is that one 155,000? Did I change that one? Maybe I did. That was 150. Yeah, I did. I changed this one. I also increased the price of it to better reflect the capacity of 2 million litres. It will hold everything. So that trailer right there does actually seem to be a useful trailer that we could use. This holds 2 million litres, and considering the potatoes that we're about to go and do, I suspect that that might be a rather handy little one to go and get. Now, I've got this here, which holds 500,000. I'm not sure if we can put root crops in this one. I think we can. I need to just double check that one. So I need to go here and then go to our trailers. This is a Stevie one, so I'd be surprised if it does hold potatoes. That's fine, okay, because it's a Stevie one. It'll hold pretty much everything. And then we've also got that one, this one right here. This is only 120,000 litres. This is a small trailer. So I'm kind of thinking that we want to go and change this trailer for the 2 million litre one, because this here holds less even than our potato harvester. Actually, you know what? We'll do that in a minute. Let's start the potato harvest, shall we? I've gotten a bit distracted. So start you up. And then we'll come on round the edge of the field like this. And we'll start heading up through. Excellent. Right, and we've got a little bit of speed that we can go. We can do 27 kilometers an hour with this thing, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't see any problem with that. So I'll come up to there, and then... You know what? It would help if I actually had it selected. So now, in order to be able to get round the corner, we're going to have to do a little bit of shunting, because... we don't want the back wheels going into the... Oh, actually, it's going to be all right. I mean, technically, we wouldn't be doing it like this because we're driving on the potato. So if we were doing this, playing a little bit more realistically than this, we would be a lot more careful. We probably wouldn't do that either. Just saying. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a light little bit of trimming here. I mean, this tree here didn't actually cause the problem, but it does irritate me, the fact that it's in the way, so I'm going to get rid of that one, and I'm also going to get rid of that one. You're a noisy fella, aren't you? I'm right up against you here, and then I can't hardly hear myself think. Let's move on away, and with these trees are very close to the edge of the field, and I don't like this at all. It means that I'm not going to be able to... oh, that's better. I can hear myself think now. Yeah, I'm going to have to just sort of work my way down through and get rid of these trees, because these are just going to cause problems for us. So I'm going to get rid of all of them. And then once I've done that, I will... Actually, I'm probably going to go back up and get rid of a few over that side as well. Yeah. We don't need all these trees around. There's just too many, right? We'll make up for this at some point. We'll go and plant another tree somewhere. We'll plant a symbolic tree to offset the carbon footprint that we are currently doing by removing every other single tree that's on the farm. I'm not actually removing all of them, just some of them. Just the nuisance ones. There does actually appear to be a number of these nuisance trees up through this side, so if this might take me a while, but it'll be worth it, and it may also be a little bit brighter here by the time I finish. I'm starting to get a little bit bored with cutting these trees down, but I have cleared trees all the way around this field, apart from that one there, and another one up behind it, which we will need to go and get the thingamajiggy, the who's call it, the tree be gone thing, you know, the grinder thingy. But we'll do that later. We don't need to worry about it now because they're not technically in the way of the field. They're just going to be slightly inconvenient. So we can run back onto Noisy Boy right here. And now we can carry on with our harvest. And we can actually see what we're doing as well. Look at this. We've got nice open fields. Who needs trees? And you can see the trees that I've cut down. They're disappearing as I get close to them. They tend to do that with the mod where you just use the chainsaw and get rid of them. So, yeah, as we get close to them, you see all of those up by the road up there, a lot of those are going to vanish fairly soon once we get up round that way. And you'll see that we have actually cut a whole load down. I did leave that one tree there on the corner because I'm not a monster. I'm not going to get rid of every single tree in existence. We will leave a couple of them here and there, just not too many because they're irritating. And they get in the way. So, yeah, you look along there, you can see now all those trees disappearing very, very nicely, which is absolutely fantastic. It does seem that some of them take longer to disappear from the screen than others. Like the beech tree there that was there, that one stayed there for quite a bit longer than the rest. But there are no trees all the way along the side of the field there, which I personally think is excellent. I think this is a wonderful thing. It's an excellent state of affairs. Some of you may not like the fact that I'm getting rid of all the trees. Not a lot I can do to reassure you or help you there because I'm not going to turn around and say, well, I won't get rid of very many more because I will. I'm going to be cutting down a lot more trees because trees, they're in the way. I don't want them here. I did leave one there. If you can see there, the petrol tank is being sheltered by that one tree there. And what we'll probably find is the petrol tank, the diesel tank. What we'll probably find, though, is that one will leak at some point, and the diesel will soak into the ground and will end up poisoning the tree and kill it, and that one's going to die off anyway. So of all of the trees, that's the one that is most likely to die from some kind of accident here on the farm, and that's also the only one pretty much that I left intact. Apart from these two little trees. There's this one right here, which I could not find anywhere to cut with the chainsaw, and also that one there in the ditch. We'll use the tree begone thing, and we'll do it like that. Right, so I've gone once around the field so far, and we've got 33,000 litres of Tatey Poes, which is a nice quantity of potatoes, but let's be honest, it's a little bit slow, this whole process. It isn't it? Like, it's not the fastest thing that's going on right here. The 33,000 litres of potatoes. I'm going to try using this one right here. Yeah, so I'm just going to tip that out. There we go. We'll stick all of these potatoes in here. So it's, I think it's 120,000 litres per section. So it's 240,000. Wasn't it? No, it's 240,000 per section, because that trailer takes 480,000 altogether. So that's most excellent. I can then put that one back up. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get something slightly different to what I've got here, because, quite frankly, this one is going to take a while, but I have managed to find a time to prepare something a little bit different, which I think is going to suit our needs a little bit better than what we've got at the moment. But this is going to entail us going to the store once more and making a little tiny bit of a purchase. So I want to bring that one in there and place that one on there like that, and then I'm going to go and hitch it on, because I'm going to need this harvester in order to be able to pick up another one. I've got another header that I've done a little bit of prep work for, and I think that it's going to be a lot more useful than this one here. I will buy it in the same color configuration, because I do genuinely love these colors. I think these colors are absolutely fan-schmastic. Let's turn on the green beacons that we've got right here, because they just look really cool. Unfortunately, the trailer that we've got only has the front hitch. It doesn't have a rear hitch. We can't stick another one on the back. So this is a potato header. We can also go and buy a sugar beet header as well, but we can't have a header that does both. We do have the machine that does both, and when I was doing some testing on things, I found out that the machine itself only... you can buy one that does only potatoes, you can buy one that does only sugar beet, and those are the ones with like the normal capacity. The big capacity here, the 253,000 litres, that one you can only buy that one with both of the products able to be taken. So you've essentially got three options. You can have sensible with just potatoes, sensible with just sugar beet, or you can have crazy with both the sugar beet and the potatoes. So if you try to do it with just the normal one, it won't actually allow you to do that. It's just not an option. So we brought this one back over here. I'm going to run round this way, and I'm going to go there. So it's the potato header right there that I want to get rid of. I will repaint right there for 2 grand, and that gives us a little bit of extra money coming back as well. Yes, and then I will sell that for 65,000 euros. Job done. And then I will go in here, and I will go here. Potato technology. And you can see that we now have the standard potato header right here, which we can increase to, I think it's like 27 kilometers an hour. And then I've got mine, which goes up to 35 kilometers an hour. So it's going to be able to go a little tiny bit faster than what we could previously. We, of course, need to go for our neon green, and the design color was the Tay pink as well. And I'm also going to increase the speed all the way up to whatever it will give us, which is 45 kilometers an hour. And by that, 73,900. And yes, we have lost a little bit of money on that, but quite frankly, I think that is money well spent. So let me go and hitch this one up a second. Now bring that one in round there like that. And if you've got the wrong header with the actual harvester, if you've got a sensible harvester, it just won't let you attach it. It'll give you this bit. But then when you actually go to attach it, it'll just say cannot attach to this machine. I know this because I did accidentally get a sensible one when I was doing some testing, and that's how I found out. So I want to go to there, and I want to unhitch that trailer. Then I want to go to here, and I want to fold this one up like this, because I don't want to leave this on the front as we travel back. And then I can bring that one in round. So we'll be able to go just a little bit quicker as we race down across the field. Now, does this just sit anywhere, or does it lock into a certain place? It does actually seem like it doesn't lock into a certain place on here. So I need to position that a little bit more carefully, because at the moment it's kind of like all over the place. So I want to just bring that forward a bit. There, right. Now it's on the bars where it should be. So if I unhitch there, it's actually sitting properly. It's up off the ground how we would want it. And then I can come down this side, and I can hitch on the back. Do this. There we go. And now I can drag this back to the farm and get us hitched up, ready to go again. And we're back. And already, this whole place without any trees, I must admit it does look a little bit weird. Without any trees here at all. Like, maybe it would be nice to have a couple of trees down the side. I just like to have them a bit further back from the edge of the field than they were, so I guess we could do that. Yeah, I think we will. You know what? I'm going to add a couple of trees in a minute, because while I do like being able to see around the edge of the fields nice and clearly, we've got quite a number. Oh, we've got Gelderland mods right here. It was for all of them. Or all of the trees that are available all say Gelderland mod. Large oak. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them over this side. I'll put a couple of them in. I know that these are a bit expensive, so I don't want to do too many. But I do really love these weeping willows. I've always liked weeping willows. There's something about these. Put a couple of these here, like this. Really do love these trees. And you don't get very many of them growing in my part of this country. That they are, I always sort of picture them as kind of like an English thing anyway, the weeping willows, because you do get them in quite a few different ponds and things like that, and I think that they look absolutely fantastic. They're gorgeous trees. But yeah, it's just my part of the world, my part of the country. You don't get very many of them at all. Like you don't see very many. I used to live more in the middle of England. It's still right on the south, not very far from the coast, but it was more sort of in the middle. You know where the Isle of Wight is, so the island that is like part way along the English Channel, in the middle, on the southern side of my country. You probably know where I mean. You might not. I don't really know. Right. Well, I got a few trees there. That kind of looks a bit better. There. Right. Anyway. Yeah. It was near there, and there was always a lot more weeping willows there than there is down in the very southwest that I live. I mean, it could just be that I haven't seen any. It's entirely likely that is the main cause of it, but yeah, there's just not very many weeping willows around us. Anyway, let me go on here. What I wanted to do was I want to hook that one on, and then I can unfold that one. I left the other one folded so we didn't have to worry about it, and then we're going to go back into the field. I'm going to start down in this corner down here. So I'll bring that one down here like that, and then we just need to start this one up like that. Oh yeah, I may have altered the width a little tiny bit as well, just so that... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.